Recorded Books and RB Digital present Blind Spot by Dani Pettrey. Narrated by Thérèse Plummer. Prologue. Luke crouched behind an orange shipping container, dreading to think what it held. Captain Jose Aguero puffed on a cigar on the dock beside the Bainbridge. The stale breeze coming off the water was scant relief from Kuala Lumpur's sticky night air. Flicking a mosquito from his neck, Luke turned from his study of the captain to watch headlights sweep over the shipping yard. Creaking echoed above him as the crane arm swung overhead, settling on a metal container 3 over from his position. Clamping a hold, the crane lifted the massive container high in the dark, starless sky and settled it onto the ship. Luke held his breath as a black sedan stopped less than 10 feet from the captain, spotlighting the man in a glare of headlights. Seconds later, Harris Saeed stepped out of the car with a lift of his chin.
Jose! This is it.
Luke exhaled as adrenaline coursed through his veins. Inching closer, he prayed the shadows concealed him from the men and that the container he was using for cover wasn't the next to be transferred to the ship.
Sir.
Jose gave a curt nod, his dark eyes illuminated by the headlights.
I told you I have this under control. No need for you to oversee.
Saeed stepped forward.
Need I remind you what happened to your predecessor? There's the difference. I'm not foolish enough to let a federal agent aboard my vessel.
Saeed waved off the cigar Jose offered him. Jose shook his head.
You and all those rules.
Saeed ignored the comment, disgust for Jose evident in his narrowing eyes.
I'm here to inform you we have a change in plans.
Oh? Jose flicked ashes on the pavement.
Hopefully not a cargo switch. The weapons and parts have just finished loading. No, not the cargo. The destination. And it would do you well not to utter such words about what you carry. It's only my men here. And unlike Jackson's, my men fear and obey me.
Every fiber of Luke's being burned with the urge to stop this shipment in its tracks, to take the men out now, before the weapons and whatever parts they were referring to reached his homeland. But he'd been ordered to stand fast, listen and report. While he understood the reasoning behind it, it felt innately wrong not to act. But if he did, it wouldn't stop the threat. It would only fuel it. A war was headed for U.S. soil, and tonight there wasn't a thing he could do to stop it.
Why the change?
Jose asked at Saeed's silence.
Baltimore is too hot right now. There's a Fed there who has latched on to the paltry information he thinks he uncovered on the Hiram.
Jose chuckled.
You can't stop one federal agent. He's been relentless, not to mention extremely lucky. But his days are numbered.
Luke swallowed, knowing exactly whom they were referring to. His contact in Baltimore had informed him that his childhood friend Declan Grey had uncovered the arrival of Anna J. Darmati on the Hiram, and was doggedly pursuing what he believed, correctly, was a pattern of terrorist activity. Luke's finger itched on the trigger, every instinct whispering to squeeze it, to protect Declan, to protect them all.
In the meantime, take the shipment into Galveston. Our man from Houston will transport the cargo back east. You're the boss. But isn't Houston and the Galveston port how the other Fed got onto us in the first place? That needn't concern you. That Fed is dead. Soon the Baltimore one will be as well. Fine, but it's going to cost a hefty sum to get the manifest changed at this late date. To cut through the red tape. I understand. Just take care of it.
Jose nodded, exhaling a gray puff of smoke. Saeed's jaw tightened in the lights bouncing off his profile.
And the doctor?
Jose asked.
He'll be liberated when the time is right.
Saeed swatted a bug off his damp white shirt, clinging to his back in the thick humidity.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?